Good morning team, my name is Des Victory and welcome to the channel. Today we are at Monarto South with the intention of following the old Sedan line to Sedan. Just here you can see the junction with the Sedan line branching off. The line is well overgrown, nothing's been on it for nearly 20 years. Just before we leave Monarto South there were two schools quite close. Monarto South School operated from 1913 when the line was put in, right up until 1959. There was a separate Monarto Junction School opened in 1938 which didn't close until 1973. Obviously there was a community here if it justified two schools in the immediate area. Let's go. Almost immediately we were on a secondary track. You may be able to see we're following the train line just on our right, and I should point out just on the other side of that is the Monarto Sanctuary. Anyway, we're following this line hoping to find the first of the bridges. This is, I think, a fairly popular motorcycle track as well, hence all the whoop-de-doos. This is the first of the quite a few bridges we will find today. And just to make it clear, we are right alongside the Monarto Zoo. Okay, the next stop is the Palomana railway station. I don't think there's anything left of it now. I don't think there's anything left of any of the original train stations. Nevertheless, we will go to the site and well, see what there is to see. Clark has it, this is Mobilong West. It's quite common that there could be a name for a location, and the railways had its own name for pretty much the same location, and that seems to be the case here. So the little community was Mobilong West, and the railway station is Palomano. Just while we bump our way out of here, as we're talking locations, the blue strips that come up on the bottom of the screen give a GPS location, and if you happen to type that into Google, it will show you an exact pinpointed location on the map. So this is the TEPCO train station, and there was a proper train station here. Okay, there's no sign of the TEPCO train station anymore, but this is certainly its location. On one side we have a platform, and there was a second platform which I'm presently parked on top of. Not much else to see here, I'm afraid. Certainly not of railway infrastructure, but we're certainly in the middle of the railway yards. Impossible to know if that's the station master's house, possibly so. Just further up again is probably what was the post office, which was here as well. The rail corridor continues to head north. Okay, just as we make our way out of the TEPCO rail yards, next place is Summerfield. There's no need to spend much time here. This is Summerfield, and we've been here before in Humble. So the church was built in 1904. I assume the school was the same time, and then of course the Lutheran Hall much later in 1955. Okay, the train line's come back to be just on our left here, and Appamurra siding railway station is just ahead of us. Okay, this is Appamurra, obviously a significant Viterra operation these days. It wouldn't have been like that in 1913, of course. There would have been wheat stacks, and anyway, this is what it is now. From 1987, Appamurra became the rail head. The line was closed anywhere further on. When the line was first established, of course, it was all steam. So this is probably the only infrastructure left from those times. Right, our next stop is the railway station site at Milindella. So this is the Milindella Lutheran Church. I note it was built in 1893, so it was before the railway line came through. As early as 1881, it was noted there were 38 school-age eligible children that could go to a school if it were erected. Okay, I'm not quite sure where the Milindella railway station was. The position I've got can't be right, but I've found the old rail corridor, so the train station must be very close, either one side of this crossing or the other. This is Glenroy Homestead. Property was established in 1884. It was a second homestead built in 1903 and another one again in 1905. There are here extensive stables and outbuildings apart from the large homestead itself. So this is the site of Canapa railway station. We're right on the railway corridor here, just to my left, and there are two very substantial gate posts, so I'm pretty sure I've got the exact right location. Canapa was named after both a hill and a creek in the area, and there was also a copper mine from 1867, which was perhaps the reason for putting the siding here in the first place. This is the little town of Cambrai, first laid out in 1882. School was first opened in 1888 and obviously still operating. Apart from the school, it's got a church, a pub obviously, and a little general store. Okay, this is the Cambrai rail yards. There is no sign of a train station, but there is a platform. The last train to come to Cambrai was in 1964. So this is the site of the Rheinthal Church, first church in the district, in I believe 1876. And just 100 metres from the church is this one lone grave of Friedrich Bartusch. Friedrich was born in 1851 and died in 1877. Right, so this is Sedan. Just to wrap up a bit, the original train stations were at Palomano, Tepco, Apamara, Millandella, Sanderston, who I've just realised we missed, Canapa, Cambrai and Sedan. Sedan is only 70 kilometres from where we first started this morning at the junction. If you do come to Sedan at some time, there's a fabulous little historical walk you can do around the town, and there are many buildings of note. We might end this video here. Thank you so much for coming along, and we will see you next time.